Wow. Hi everybody. I'm sorry. It's Sunday. I find that I like to videotape on the weekends when things are a little bit more calm. But it's wow. Wow. I'm gonna try to make this as pleasant as possible. Uh, Sorry. Let me go ahead and get this over so I can have the mic closer. I want to make sure that I record properly. Notice the sound is a little bit better. Wow, when I'm using my earphones. So, um, what I wow, so okay, let me explain. For the past couple of days, it's been like this. For the most part, really calm. If I'm not talking, um, my tics are pretty controlled. Um, they'll come out just a little bit, not too much, but I do find myself having difficulty trying to talk. Wow. But they have been very, very subtle, so no real attacks have been happening, but wow, I do have little ticks that go off, and they're small ones, so it's a lot better than my past videos. Um, wow. Thankfully, I am having a good day. And it hasn't been. Sorry, you just heard me pop my wrist back into place. It dislocates every once in a while. Wow. I have noticed, so I can break this down a little bit. So I have noticed that my tics go off when I am in a lot of distress. Generally, I'm dealing with minor pains in my lower back right now, and my neck as well. But it's mostly my lower back because of the fact that I did feel good enough today to be able to do some mild um, housework. Housework can vary from feeding the dogs and sweeping and maybe washing a couple of dishes or preparing food. And I don't cook, so preparing food is more like frozen meals, um, popping it in the air fryer or the microwave or the toaster. So please don't confuse me preparing meals like actually cooking and preparing ingredients and going through the whole nine when it comes to actually cooking. I can't stand long enough to be able to do those things. So it's a little deficient, but I do the best that I can. Thank God other people, wow, have prepared meals and sell it in the frozen section at the local market. So, wow, I'm really thankful for that. Because they do have really healthy options. Wow. So yeah. This is more or less how I've been dealing with whatever this is because I still don't have a 100% any diagnosis. Nobody's giving me a piece of paper saying, hey, this is official, but they've thrown out a lot of assumptions and rolling with it, but I'm not throwing it out there and saying this is what it is just because my doctors are telling me it. I need a piece of paper telling me what this is for sure. And I still need to see the proper neurologist. So it is a little challenging, and I'm just trying to go through the course of it the best I can. Right now, I'm in limbo. I am waiting to see my neurologist. Hopefully, wow, once I go through that, wow, sorry, Jesus Christ, I'm so sorry. Okay, so I don't even know what I looked like when that just happened. Wow, so, that really bothered me. I'm so sorry. Damn, I don't even remember what I was just talking about. Fudge on a stick. Okay, so anyways, I was planning to go watch something, probably from YouTube, my TV or Netflix or Prime. I'm not too sure. I kind of get all those options, with my TV, which is pretty cool. Um, it's one of those app TVs that like have little apps already inside of them. So um, I always think it's pretty cool. My husband pre-downloads stuff in here, so for the most part, I really don't know too much about what I got in there. Just the preloaded things, but it's basic, like Disney Plus, Netflix, stuff that a hermit crab needs when they're staying at home all the time. I never use Alexa because I see too many videos on YouTube and it scares me. But there's YouTube. Okay, I found it. Let's see how this goes. Hopefully I'm already in there. But as you can see, it is a much better day. I for the most part have a lot of control, um, of my body, and of my words. It's not like out of control. I I do. Wow, I'm so sorry. No, I'm just trying to look at what they have here. I'm trying to kind of surf and talk at the same time, and it's a little distracting. I'm so tired of watching all these stories about the Kardashians and Travis Scott. I'm sorry. I mean, it is extremely devastating what happened, and nobody apologized. Nobody holds up any memorials. You know, like when you're doing a situation to try to control what's happening, there was so many signs from the get-go, and things should have been addressed immediately, and they weren't, and it's really sad. There's another reason why I do not leave my home. You see things like this and it just kind of reassures you not to go out, because horrible things like that happen. Like, how many people probably spent their entire year inside home, and then this was like their first time probably getting out to actually do something. They got their vaccine, they feel good about themselves, and the next thing you know, bam, the crowds go crazy, you get trampled, and that's it. It's the end of your life, it's fucking devastating. And it's sad, and I'm sorry. Anybody who's seen any of my videos before, my tics play on my emotional state sometimes, and I can become very emotional very fast. I'm trying to control it. I'm sorry. Yeah. The day that I heard about all that tragedy, I started making instant prayers. It's not even worth posting things on social media. You just want to pray for those people and those families. But the situation definitely was not handled properly. If I was a mother at a concert supporting my husband and saw what was happening, I would have started contacting people right away, put my kid to safety, and try to stick around for damage control, and meaning trying to get a hold of as many police officers, and as many firefighters and EMTs to go there to try to shut it down, or to alleviate half of the crowd to get out of there, because that was insane, or to at least be able to go right on stage directly to her husband, I'm sorry, her boyfriend, because they're not married, and go ahead and tell him, hey, listen, you know, they're clearing out VIP because they're trying to use it as a triage, and they're bringing bodies in, and they're trying to clear us out. You need to cut this thing down. I would have at least tried to do something like that rather than, oh, let me get out of there as quickly as possible. But, while I'm getting out of there, let me post pictures of ambulances and the insane crowd going out of control. I mean, that, I don't know, that just wasn't handled properly. If at any point you're being cleared to get out of there and it's not by your own personal choice, look to find out what's the real reason why. Obviously, somebody's not telling you, oh, here, we need to take you off for your safety. No, they're telling you we need space because people are falling and getting hurt. Right there, that should have been red flag. Okay, let me go ahead and try to get on stage, speak to Travis. Let's see if we could cut this concert. There would have been zero backlash because they would have done everything in their possibility to help every single person in there by stopping it to begin with. The only reason everybody was amped up and raveling up is because there was music playing. If there was no music playing, everybody would have been trying to figure out why, and nobody would have been amped up. But the most important thing is that the singer addresses the crowd and tells everybody, hey, listen, we have a big problem. When he did speak out to the crowd, I saw all of them stop dead in their tracks to listen to him. So obviously, them saying, oh, if we would have stopped the concert, it would have started a whole riot. No, if the performer would have addressed the concert just like he did several times to stop it, to try to help people who were in front of him falling, he would have saved everybody and had everybody to try to clear out as easily and as fast as possible. Hey, listen, I just heard people are injured, and there's more people getting injured and possibly dying. I need everybody to exit. I'm going to cut the concert. We need to get help to all these people. Please let ambulance get through. Please get, anybody who's, in the fire department or any type of official, uniform, let them through because they're trying to help people. I'm pretty sure the crowd would have stopped doing what they were doing. They said, oh, we were jumping on top of the ambulance, cart because, we were trying to get air. I saw those people jumping up and down, and they looked like they were dancing on top of it. So, I'm not too sure what they were saying, but honestly, it didn't look right from that point. And half of the people, who were yelling out, please stop, the other half were yelling back at them saying, shut up, we want to keep hearing the concert.